Raymond.
Buddha, good to see you, boys.
Good to see you too, my man. How you been?
Honestly, with all this happening, it could be a little bit better, but just doing me. I need to ask before we get into this. Is this meeting about G or the Simones?
Yeah, of course it is. It's been longer than 24 hours.
It has been. Listen. I don't know what the fuck is going on with G. I have not seen that man in almost a week, whatever it might be. If that man, if you haven't seen him and he hasn't departed from the city via flight to where the fuck it is, which I don't think he would do. I told you guys, I think he would say bye to everyone before he would do that. If he hasn't done that, I don't know where he's been. Potentially in hiding, potentially fearing for his life. I don't know. But I can promise you both, I absolutely promise, that I have not been in contact with him.
Right. All right. Went on to Simone's. Why'd you bring that up?
Well, the last time I spoke to you was with the meeting with the Nicholas, and I told you guys what was going on with that. I don't know if you're able to listen to the whole recording, but as I said, it was pretty convincing that it seems like he wants to destroy your next mayorship run.
Yeah.
He wants to form an entire coalition to do it.
Yeah, it's funny. A guy claims, for the guy to talk down to me and claim I have absolute no power, it's very interesting to see him scramble and try to get as many people to have his back as possible for a guy who's got no power.
Yeah, he mentioned a few things about you. He said, Ray, Buddha's mayorship was won by a mere 100 votes over his second opponent. Ray, he would get destroyed if everyone could, work together, and if I worked against him. Ray, I got him single-handedly 50 plus votes. That's already half the votes that he would have needed to be in first place.
Yeah, only 100 votes, for a campaign that this guy's a fucking moron. Only 100, yeah. Only 100 votes. That's nothing. That's a little number, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was interested, like I said, that he wanted to form a puppet to do his deeds. He said that he was being, I guess you could say he's too powerful to be a mayor. I don't know what he means. I think he has too much going on, the hospital, shit like that.
What powers he got?
Man.
He's too busy torturing Cleo?
I don't know. Like I said, that's his own words. I didn't even know he was torturing Cleo. I don't even know what the fuck happened to Cleo. I thought she died.
Yeah, well, is what it is. But listen, I'm not worried about Nicholas Simone running against me or any lackey he puts in the campaign. I'm not worried about that at all.
That's fair. I just want you to know that he is intending to supply those that assist him with means that only the Simone brothers can assist with. That's what he told me. Those are exact words.
Wait, repeat that? Ray, sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat that?
Like I said, those who assist him will have the full backing of the Simone brothers. That are the exact words he said.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I don't know. He said only things that they can get, he will supply people with.
Wow, the full backing of the two Simone brothers. That's a lot of power.
I will be honest. If he went to other people that were not me, what he said to me, it would be pretty convincing. Now, you obviously know I'm full for you, and I'll have your back no matter what. Your family, you deserve that position, if it so be what you want. I don't know if you're running for mayor again.
Of course I
assume you are. Okay. I'm just going to state this right now, very clearly to you both. You have Russ's full backing, and I will make sure, even if the boys don't, maybe they don't want to vote, whatever it is, that you have my vote and anyone who I can dictate the vote over.
Okay. Here's the thing, Ray. The people who back me will be remembered, and the people that don't won't. We got a lot of cards in our pockets. Are going to be playing here very, very fucking soon, and you know, people are going to regret it for trying to tick us down for absolutely no reason other than just to back the Simones and this fake power they think they got.
Yes, and I hope I've demonstrated that I have got your back, no matter what, through thick and thin.
I know
even
you do.
when
Right,
I'm
right. I don't
victorious,
question that. I know you do.
Okay. Listen,
But who do you know if he's spoken to other people?
I would assume so, as he said he was going to go around and convince people. Let's just already state that Seaside is most likely going to be convinced to vote for him. I'll talk to Benji about it. And
Seaside's not a threat. Listen, we will have the backing of a lot of people. The biggest threat is probably the HOA, and that's it.
HOA.
Yeah.
I have good news. As HOA have Lilith. I'm not sure if you're aware about Lilith. Do you know her connection with the Simones?
No, not really.
Nicholas Simone is their ex. It seems as if they formed a little bit of a negative relationship over that breaking up.
Yeah, but Andy is apparently like their sister now.
Andy's their sister. What?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, apparently she's the Simone's sister now. Keep that between us, right? Everything in this room it stays here between the three of us.
Of course, no, 100%. I mean, you're already aware of what happened with Andy and Denzel, right?
Yep, I've been made aware of that a couple of days ago.
Okay. She told me to tell you guys, by the way. She said, Ray, you should tell the family this, and she still considers us family. So I hope you know that.
I mean, the thing is I like Andy. It's just hard to trust her right now. Well, it's not even hard to trust her. It's just when it comes to politics, you got to just assume everybody's against you.
That's a good way to handle it. I've always seen her as family, and she is second in command for HOA, so it's nice to have her nearby, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Andy, I feel like, would do anything if we requested it. So just, I guess, keep that in mind. Although
I mean, we'll see when it comes down to it. The thing is I just love seeing. Nothing gets my cock hard more than seeing the Simones scramble and panic and in fear. It shows me how little power they really do have.
Yeah,
to go to my brother, one of my best friends, unless this is some giant misdirection, because it still makes no sense to me why he goes to you to talk about this. He's very aware of how close we are.
Here's the thing about Nicholas. Because of the relationship that Seaside and Rust have had recently, he understands that and is trying to use it. Rust and Seaside are the closest alliance that is currently formed between any gang in my gang.
Yeah, but do you really believe that Nicholas Simone thinks he could convince you to vote against your brother or go against your brother? And do you really believe he believes that? He can't be that stupid.
Here's the way he started the conversation. Ray, I do not come to you as Seaside X Rust. I come to you as Nicholas Simone, the man who has helped you in the past. I don't know if you remember this, but Rust was under investigation for the warehouse being burned and a lot of really, really negative things. We were out hiding. It was a whole crazy shit going on. We were being investigated each individually, rated everything. Nicholas went to me, got me burner phones, got me everything, helped me out, and he's trying to use that as leverage in the future, which obviously is nothing compared to what you've done for me in the past.
Yeah, but
now,
it just doesn't.
I don't think
Harry, you believe this
that.
shit, Harry?
Yeah, I think either the guy's like scrambling, panicking, just trying to claw onto anyone he can, or it's like a big kind of diversion.
Yeah, because what he's trying to do is it's like me going to Michael and be like, listen, I need your help to take down Nicholas. Like, why would I ever do that? Like, that's what he's trying to do.
Maybe because he has seen that we haven't been in contact very much.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. How would you, unless he's stupid to recklessly assume that we're just not brothers anymore. Like, I just don't know if he's that stupid.
That's true. Honestly, I'm with your first take, Buddha. I'm of the mentality that he is trying to get everyone he can. that is on the positive side of him. If he is allied or he is close with any gang leader, he'll try to approach them. Now, obviously, you already know that Hydra's out that picture. So he needs anyone else he can get, you know?
So he's got Seaside. He potentially has HOA, and then the hospital. Let's see what I got. I got a majority of the PD, the entirety of the Guild, the entirety of Redline, the entirety of Rust, the entirety of the Saints, the entirety of most small people that Bobbis knows, and that's probably everybody in the fucking city. Let's see who. I mean, the list goes on. The entirety of Gulag Gang, the entirety of Larry and his boys that work at the Lucky Plucker, the entirety of Chang Gang here soon, probably the entirety of Hydra here soon as well. He's not going to be able to compete with me no matter how hard he tries. He just recently started doing this. I've been doing this for months.
That's true. I don't know why. Hey, why is he starting now? Why now?
Because I'm exposing him for the coward that he is. Can't
So
stand
he
it.
wants to run as mayor?
I don't know. I don't know.
get it. And like I said, the fact that he approached me and he said all those things to me was pretty crazy. The puppet thing,
What do you
that
mean what
was-
puppet thing?
the thing that he wanted to insert the puppet into mayorship so he can control him from the scenes.
Yeah, but he's not
behind
going to be
the
able to do that.
scenes.
Listen, we've been doing this since the dawn of elections. Nobody realizes that.
I know we have. I'm very well aware of that.
Besides Andy, every single, even Andy really to regard, and excluded Abdul, but every other mayor has been a mayor we planted there.
100%. I'm well aware.
People don't understand.
And,
We've won almost every election that's happened in this city. We know how to win an election, and the most recent election, none of us care to do it. Now that you add motivation back to that, like we're gonna destroy everybody.
Oh yeah, it's like Nicholas is feeling his own demise. To be honest.
It's just, I don't know. Listen, I'm not bothered by it.
Okay. I know we started this conversation about G. Like I said, I'm going to keep you updated every step of the way. That man will be in your hand the next time I see him. I don't think he's run away yet. He hasn't said bye to everyone. I feel like he's a very family man. He'll be in your hand the next time I see him. And if I ever even receive slight contact from him, anything, a text message, phone call, anything, I will let you know immediately.
Just remember the plan I gave you, right? If you want to also go with that other plan,
The plane?
we can as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the plane with the... Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like, I just got an important text line. Can I sidebar 1 second?
Yeah.
Hold on, Ray. Sorry.
No worries. And Harry, I do want to hear your what you think about all this too.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think there's remember the conversation we had with Tony
Yeah.
at the observatory?
Yeah.
Well, I just, I think there's bigger things at play here, and I think you should. What do you think about, pulling the plug on this G baby shit?
Why?
I
Tell me
think
why.
I think it's in your best interest. I mean, I think you know why.
To not kill him?
Yeah, I think you should just fucking leave him at this point.
Yeah, I mean, revenge is a dish best served cold. I don't mind waiting 6 months to grabbing that motherfucker and killing his ass.
Yeah, and I think the best thing for you to do is say, you know what? I got too much on my plate right now, or just something, and just let this guy, and Ray's gonna tell all his fucking boys, that he's, there's been a change of plan, everything's good, and they'll actually vote for you.
Right. And then
What do
we
you
grab that motherfucker after we win the second term, yeah?
Yeah, fucking, I don't care if it's like a year,
All right. As long as you promise me, Harry, we got him like a fish when the
Sure.
time is right.
I just think I'm not stupid. I don't know what Ray's playing right now. I can't seem to work it out. After Tony came to us and what I'm hearing now, and I just don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. I think there's more important shit to sort out.
All right, Harry. I'll take that
Only
advice.
if you want to. I
Oh,
just
listen.
think
This is
that-
Harry. This is why I need you in my life. All right. This is what I need to hear. I think it's a good call.
Okay.
I think it's a good call.
Because they ain't voting for you otherwise.
No, you're not wrong.
If Ray tells him to vote for you, he can't watch the
Yeah,
vote.
he can't watch the vote. You're right. Right. Raymond,
Yes,
we've come to a decision.
What is that?
G-Baby can live.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're not going to go after him anymore. All that I ask is that G-Baby gives me an apology, admits to what he's done, and he can live.
May I ask why the sudden change of heart?
We just have a lot going on right now. Like a lot. And the last thing I want to do is put too many skeletons in my closet.
Are you sure?
Yeah, even though what G-Baby did was fucked, I think people even just seeing how angry I got is good enough for me.
We got people coming at us from every fucking angle, Ray. It's getting out of hand.
I do want to say something. You are still fine to go after him if you would like.
We will not.
Okay.
He could live. Just tell him he owes me an apology, and I'm good with that.
I understand. I'll let him know if I even do get in contact with him. As I said, I have not been able to be, I haven't even had a text message from him. So.
Well, I mean, like I said, if he ends up contacting you or anything, tell him we're all good. I just need an apology, and that's it.
Okay. No matter what, if I get a call with him or text, I'll still tell him to call you and get in contact with you, okay?
Yeah, that's it. Just want an apology.
Do you not care about the tracker anymore?
No, you can throw that away as well. It's not needed anymore.
Understood. All right, I got you, but I just want you to know if you're being sincere about this, both of you,
we're being 100% sincere, right? I'm not gonna go back on this after all we've been through for absolutely no reason. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. I will say another thing. He will still be punished. Not only for doing what he did to you guys, but because he didn't listen to me.
I mean, that's your decision. I mean, that's not us anymore. It's out of our hands. You know what I mean?
Understood.
But for us, we don't care anymore.
Well,
Can't keep coming back here. It's just like it's too much going on. Than this just being left. Pending. It's not worth it.
Yeah, we just want to drag this on. We got so many other priorities right now that I'm not trying to be. This is the lowest of the low on the totem pole, just compared to what we're dealing with right now. So we don't want this to be something that's just dragged out.
A lot of people in Rust will probably appreciate that. I just want you to know.
Yeah, just let the boys know. Let G-Baby know that we were heated, we were pissed, we were ready to act. Had a few days to calm down, and we're good.
Okay, I'll inform everyone. When I ever get the chance to speak to him, I'll let him know to call you and apologize.
Perfect.
And I'll do anything else I can. Obviously punish him twice. I really do appreciate that, gentlemen. It makes a lot.
It's all good, right?
And Harry, I was going to ask you what your thoughts about everything were. With the Nicholas Simone and G's thing, but yeah, we haven't had the chance to speak very much, to be honest.
Well, I ain't even met the Simones before, so I kind of stay well out of it. I'm
The fucking mouse died, man.
I'm just here for Lang.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And I appreciate for always having his back, my friend. Anyway, let's I guess move on from the G thing. No matter what, it seems as if the Simone brothers contacted me quite a bit. I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know how the whole thing is going to go, and if there's any more information you guys need about anything else, don't forget, I got you guys back.
Yeah, I mean, Ray, we always have your back. You're a brother, so let me know anything else that the Simones say. But listen, just don't believe everything they say. they got a lot of bark. You know what I mean? Very little bite.
You know, I will obviously be wary nowadays. And I want to say something else, with I guess with the business stuff. You said after the whole G situation is taken care of, we could talk about the other things. You know, business, the other shit. You know, do you still want to have a conversation about the other shit?
Yes. All I ask is just you give me a couple of days because I got so much shit piling up right now with the Simones and all this shit, and I'm not really focused on business right now. That's kind of coming secondary. Give me a couple of days, and once things have settled down, we can talk about all that shit. How about that?
Yeah, you know what I'm referring to, though, right? The conversation we had the other day about the rooster shit.
No. What did we talk about?
The bench. The conversation you said we'd have after we're done with the G shit.
Yeah. What did you want to talk about that?
Is there any way? I don't know if you're involved in all that.
Well, here's the
But I'd
thing.
like to
We
assist with
don't
that.
have a bench at Roosters.
Oh. You don't?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Kind of, not particularly.
Right. We don't have a bench at Roosters Rest.
Oh, I get it. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think I understand. It's not yours. I see. Okay. I appreciate that.
But what did you just tell me what you want.
I was interested in working in the manufacturing of weapons. That's at the end of the day, if I could somehow work my way towards that, I would love it.
Why
I've
don't you
been
just
wanting
take
it-
Cy Carter's bench?
Well, he's in jail for terrorism right now, and I was trying to push for that, but it seems as if Cy Carter cut that off. Cy told me that he doesn't want to work with me, and that the whole Michael Simone thing, he said fuck off with that because of what McGregor did.
What did McGregor do?
He robbed a gun. That's it. I'm not even kidding you. And the funny thing is, Cy said, here's the thing about Cy. He flips on a dime. One day he'll tell me he wants to work with me. The next day he'll say he won't. Why would I want to work with someone or have their bench working alongside them when he flips on me one day and the other?
Yeah, but I'm confused. Didn't you have a key to this bench?
I talked to Michael Simone about that, and he said that key is useless.
Huh?
Apparently the bench was moved. It was disposed of.
Also, why didn't you, Ray? Why
That's
didn't you?
exactly
speak
what
to the
Michael Simone told me.
Simones?
Oh,
What's up,
I'm
Harry?
lost. So you had, so that key didn't work anymore?
No, this is what Michael Simone told me.
Give me the full
Ray-
story. I need full context on this.
I got brought into a meeting with Cy Carter and Michael Simone. Michael told me, Ray, that key that you had does not work anymore. That crate that was at Tony Corleone's farm was moved. And the key is obsolete. So my key, what is that I gained, was useless. And he said the only way that you can get a bench is if he just needs some time. Something along the lines of Cy Carter. So I would potentially be sharing a bench with Cy. But Cy, as soon as he heard about that, got really antsy about it. He didn't want to work with me. It seems as if he wants his own bench, you know.
Yeah,
The
but
next
I
day
swear you told me that you used that key and you've seen the bench, right?
Yes, I used the key. I went inside. There was a bench in there. But I could not do anything with it. I went there a few days
So
later.
there has to have been multiple keys then, because how the fuck would they access that?
Yeah, there was probably multiple keys, and it was moved. And I was told that my key was useless now. And this is from Michael Simone himself. So I don't know.
Damn, they fucking bamboozled the fuck out of you. Or you should have held that shit down, kept eyes on that shit 24/7. I'm not joking.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm not really sure all the details about it, but at least he's trying his best to. I don't know if he's trying his best, but he's trying to see if he can get me another thing going with that. That's what I was trying to talk to you about. He said that he can potentially get me a bench.
I mean, Ray, I'm not gonna lie, that was your best opportunity.
It was, yes, and I was told that it was useless. It was obsolete.
There has to have been multiple keys. You should have kept guys on that shit 24/7.
Yeah, it doesn't help that Sai called me and said, "Hey, Ray, you check again for that crate." And when next time we checked it, it was gone.
You do realize that's what the Simones do, right? They kind of drag people along with like false promises. That's what.
Yeah, that's literally their whole source of
like their
power
stick.
is giving false promises, a carrot on the stick, and you're constantly chasing after it.
Well, I'll have you
Damn,
know
I feel
that I've
bad
done
for
nothing
Ray,
for
chat.
Michael Simone from taking anything from me. He's just saying he's going to help me. He's not asking me of anything.
Yeah, but I
He's
think
not
he's
requested anything.
leading you on that so he can gain that trust and
Yes.
build that friendship naturally.
I think you're right about that because it does seem like he needs my help with something else. So we'll see. And whatever it is, he said he was going to give me details about it through a future call. See, I have his number of his burner phone too that he utilizes now. It's a new one. Now, the thing is,
Give me that number.
you want that number?
I need that number. I need that number, Ray.
Okay.
Hey, Pred, I'm still in a meeting. I'll have to call you back.
All right. I'll call you again
You
in
should
another
write this down.
hour.
All right, sorry about that.
That's all right. Bye.
And this is his guarantee. This is his burner.
It is, but I think I'm the only person who has the phone number to this. It's a new one.
I need this number, and Ray, you have to know that I'm working with a detective who's going to know this number. So do not text anything incriminating to this number.
But I'm calling it then.
Calling it is
I've already
fine. They
called
can't
it.
prove anything that you talk to this guy about. Don't give them any evidence. You know what I mean? Not about what they know. It's about what they can prove.
Okay. Just keep in mind that I'm actively calling it.
That's fine. Do not text it to me.
I'm not going
Read it
to.
out
I'll
loud.
just read it out to you.
Second.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
628 677 7001. And as I said, this is a new burner phone that he got just to contact me. I might be the only person who's ever called him on this.
Why are they so close to you?
I don't know. I've told you legitimately everything. I'm not leaving any details out of it. I promise you. I don't know what it is. It seemed like he wanted to call me and he was in a rush to try to contact me through means. He said, "Do you have a burner phone?" I said, "No." He said, "I will go work on getting one." And he got one. And he contacted me through it. So this is a new burner phone.
Ray, you have to trust me here.
I do. As if I'm the only person that's calling that phone and it's given to a detective, how does that look, you know?
I need you to trust me.
Okay.
This is right. Here's the thing. What? I don't know if this is insulting, but I think you think the Simones have a lot more power and people than they really do have.
Understandable.
Nobody gives a
And
fuck about the Diamond Dogs. Nobody gives a fuck about the Simones. Seaside is probably the only organization they're close with that has a lot of merit. And that's as far as it goes. Hydra wants to take them down. They were snitching on them all over Twitter all fucking day. I'm sure Chang Gang, they're aligned with Hydra. They're peanut butter and jelly, so they probably feel the same. Every group that I associate with feels the absolute same. Like these guys,
Do you get why I'm trying to go for it though?
I understand that you're keeping an
Sai
opportunity
Carter-
open, but he's filling you with false promises, Ray. I promise you that he is.
No, I agree with you. But the reason I am still adamantly going for it is because Sai keeps tipping. He keeps tipping that he might give me access to his bench. Now, I'm going to say this straight up. If I get access to Sai Carter's bench, I'm going to be very smart about it. That is why he's essentially opening the door. Michael Simone is opening the door to Sai Carter that I might get access to Sai's bench.
If you
And I
genuinely
know he has
believe
one.
that, you take that, and then you kill Sai Carter, and you obtain that bench.
Okay.
That is my best
Here's what I'm
advice to
gonna
you.
do. if I get my hands on that bench, I'm going to have a meeting with you. And I will figure out what to do from there.
I think you take it for yourself. You have all the power, right? They have none. Stop thinking you have no power. They have none. All they can provide is false promises and shiny toys here and there. That's nothing, Ray, and you know that.
No, I know. And I know I have power. I see what's around me every day. It's ridiculous what I have nowadays. But I just need to make sure I make the right move. I don't want to destroy the Diamond Dogs yet. I don't know.
I think the minute you get access to that bench, you do everything in your power to secure it.
Okay. As long as I don't destroy my relationship with Seaside, that's the only thing. I mean, obviously that phone call with
the thing is, I'm going to be honest, Seaside is going to get to a point where they're going to have to choose between the Simones or more than half the city. But that's just the reality. And Ray, you're going to have to be made aware of that as well. If you end up wanting to back the Simones, you're going to be going up against a lot of people.
I will not back the Simones. You already know that you're back no matter what. Just because the Simones are on Seaside does not mean anything. They themselves cannot convince me of all of Seaside. Does that make sense? Now, obviously,
what do you mean?
If Michael or Nicholas Simone approach me and they try to convince me to do something, like have all of us vote for them, I will not do it just because it's them, just because they're part of Seaside.
Yeah, but you have to be careful. Don't think that Seaside and these people won't try to fuck you over. They could be doing it already, and we just don't know. None of this makes sense. Why they trust you so much? Even Benji, of all people, knows how far our history goes, right?
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing, Buddha. Rust has lost all of its close allies. We've lost GG. We lost Vagus. We lost Mandem. We've lost everything.
I mean, Mandem, where the fuck they been? GG, where the fuck they been? Vagos, where the fuck they been?
Yeah, I know. It just hurts to lose people that are close to you.
Yeah, but you don't need alliances like that, right? Where are these people been? Look what you got downstairs. Half these gangs don't got that anymore.
That's true. This place is ridiculously populated.
Obviously, don't get me wrong. Play smart. Keep your cards close to your chest, but just be aware of the shit you're getting into. Anyways, we've been here for too long. I got to speak to like 50 other people.
I apologize for keeping you, but it was a good conversation, though.
Just know that I will be using this number to my advantage, and I will protect you.
I wouldn't have given you the number if I didn't, But yes,
right.
That is Michael Simone's phone number that I believe I'm the only person who has.
Ray, listen. If I had a fucking bench, I'd give it to you myself right now. That is how much the things you have done for me lately mean to me.
And I really do appreciate that, man. I hope you know.
Yeah.
I really do. But I'll continue to do everything I can in my power. And it seems like for some reason I'm stuck in the middle of all this.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. Appreciate your time, all right?